Sorry, guys. We haven't done this like forever. I had to exit out and then return back. But we're here. We're here. We're here. We're here. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Jay.
Hi, Dee. Oh my gosh. How have you guys been? I am so sorry. I was trying to schedule live, but anywho, that's none of your problems. Anyways.
For technical difficulties, we're trying to figure it out.
Yes.
It's been a while since we've done anything like this. So we're trying to get situated and try to figure this whole thing out. And it's been a while. But yeah, here we are.
Here we are. If you guys have questions, excuse me. If you have questions or anything like that for us to answer that you want to, I know it's been a minute. It's been a long minute. We've been through a lot lately. I'm not gonna lie, and I thought that maybe going live was going to be our
Outlet.
Our outlet right now of what we're going through. If you follow me, we have been caregiving for a while for Queen G, my mom, who we had lost back in 2024. Still kind of going through the emotions of missing Queen G here. It's just not the same. It is, you guys, it is not the same without Queen G here in the house. And then recently we had to put back our caregiving hats on, and we took care of Jay's mom. And she was from St. Pete Beach, and unfortunately his parents lost everything from both hurricanes in Florida of, I think it was September, and then they had the flood back in, I think it was like a month later, I think in October, right?
No, November, I think. September or November, I thought.
Right, so they went through that, and then, man, I tell you, anyone in the Florida state that went through that, my gosh, our hearts go out to you. I mean, that was crazy. That was crazy. But anyways, if you're in the chat with us, please say hi. Leave us a comment. If you have any questions for us this evening, we're here to answer as much as we can. I just figured that I would come on live. First of all, I felt like I just miss you. I miss YouTube. I miss being out there. I miss just sharing with you and just, I don't know, chit-chatting with you. And I thought maybe I should do a laundry chit-chat. But I felt like, I don't know, you guys, I'm trying to figure this out with YouTube. And I thought, why not, have a live chit-chat with you guys so that if you have anything to say or ask, you guys are my peeps. You guys are my people. I'm so grateful for all of you who are tuning in, who have subscribed and commented and just kind of bear with us this past year. This past year has been...
It's been rough.
It really has been rough. And so I just want to say thank you so much. And I figure we're all in this together. And I don't know. I don't even know where to begin because I felt like we just got our house back.
And quiet.
And it's really quiet. It's very, it's just so different. It's so different here. I don't know where to begin because I felt like I've been kind of caregiving for Mom for so long and dealing with her on the daily routine, and then I was trying to struggle to get back to my own routine, and then we had a little bit of a break, and we got to travel and go places, and I was vlogging, and then all of a sudden, boom, it was like Florida happened, the hurricanes in September, and then our life just kind of went back to caregiving all of a sudden, and it was hard to vlog about it. It was hard to kind of continue with this channel, but in my heart, it was like, okay, I don't want to quit. I don't want to quit YouTube. I feel like this is my creative side. This is where I get to share what I know as a caregiver or even as a homemaker. And then now I get to share what it's like still being a homemaker, but a homemaker now to two. And to try to, you know, it's hard. It's hard to do just two. And
an adjustment.
It is adjustment. It's a huge adjustment. And we're trying to go with it. And I thought, you know, I'm learning things as I go. And I thought, you know, I still have a lot of things to share with you all. I mean, even my gardening. We're still planning to downsize and move. So there's like a big time declutter. There's a huge purge coming up. And how do I go about that? I don't know. We'll figure it out together. But anyway, it's great to be here with you all tonight. I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know where you guys are coming in from tonight. Where are you? I have a lot of new subscribers. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I'm here just to get to know you as well as you are trying to get to know me. I have a lot of new subscribers that have recently came on board. I don't know if it's because of the caregiving, or is it because of our lifestyle vlog, or is it our travels? I don't know. So just let me know. I'm trying to figure out, I don't want to really change anything on this channel, but I do want to know like where I stand. I want to know what you're still interested from me. Is there something you want to know? Is there something that I can help you with? Is there something I can amuse you with? I don't know. So let me know in the comments down in the chat. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. So Marcy's in the house. She says, hello, Dee and Jay. It's good to see you. It's good to see you too, Marcy. Oh my gosh. I wish we would have met at the Navajo parade and fair. We did get to go this year. I did vlog, and I don't want to give away too much about that. I still have to put that together. I started to edit that the other day, but I'm kind of in between the San Diego trip, and then I'm in between the Navajo Fair and Parade. So I don't know which one I should do first, or should I just go ahead and jump into now, like do a day in the life kind of thing. I'm really not too sure. So that's another reason why I'm on here tonight. So I would love your ideas if you have any. Any input is greatly appreciated. I love that. Because this is what I do. I do it for you. CT, hello from New Mexico. New Mexico in the house. How is your day going today for both of you? I'm just out with my daughter today, plus Shiprock Fair is going here, but never been there before. I've never been to Shiprock Fair either. I know some of my family, they go there. So, and I hope the weather's going to be good. I saw something like on I-40 in New Mexico. It was hailing, but it looked like snow. So I don't know what the weather's like there. It's funny because on my phone, I'll have like our location here in California, in San Francisco. But then I'll also check Las Vegas. And of course, I'll check Lupton. I just want to see where like everybody's, you know, what kind of weather they got. But thank you, CT, and I hope you're doing well, and I hope you enjoy the Shiprock Fair. That's always fun. Like I said, we went to the Navajo Fair and Parade, so I get to share that with you on my channel coming up. Faith, Myron, good evening, D and J. I'm at the gym, so I will basically just listen. Well, hey, thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, why not?
And, you know,
at least you're not at the pool.
yeah, and good luck on the gym. Speaking of gym, Jay went ahead and put in we had a treadmill that we got from my neighbor fam, And I've been bugging him to set it up in the front room of our house so I can start walking. Y'all, I haven't done that. I have not started on the treadmill. I need to though. I need to, because I think I've put on about like 12 or 13 pounds since Queen G has left. I mean, that just tells you how much a lot of physical activity that went through to her from me. I was always just, doing physical therapy with her, helping out with her weights and just, the day-to-day kind of thing. And now I'm kind of like at a halt. And so, and I think the stress, stress eating and all that, I'm craving like snacks and sugar, and that's not good for me. But anyways, good for you that you're at the gym. I would love to get there one day. We need to go take a walk. I keep telling that to Jay. We need to get our fitness going. Marcy says, how was the fair, by the way? The fair was great.
Yeah.
The weather?
Not so great.
I don't know if you saw that, Marcy. It like really rained cats and dogs in Window Rock while we were there. That will be on my vlog though, so stay tuned. She says, I don't do fairs. I'm afraid of germs. I know, right? Mm-hmm. And not to mention the virus is kind of coming out, I guess, again right now at the time that they're talking about, especially here in California. So I was like, wear your mask. I don't know, but just, yeah, I get it. And right around now, it's about flu season, and you just got to be careful. Wash your hands, use hand sanitizer, whatever you got to do. Love Purple says, hello. Curious, what is Jay's favorite dish of our tribe? Ooh.
Navajo tacos. Without a doubt. Navajo tacos. Although the Navajo burger is pretty good too. And the mutton is good too. But yeah, Navajo tacos. I think that would be my favorite. Well, and then again, fry bread in general is good.
He's always asking for fry bread.
Yep, fry bread and beans.
Just the other day, when was it? When I made beans. Was it Sunday? I think it was the last Sunday. Made a crock pot of pinto beans. Mm-hmm. And then I made some fry bread with that for him because I knew that was one of his favorite. He always asked for that. Mm-hmm. Of course, it's always Navajo tacos, but it's just a lot. It's a lot to do just for two people. I've just recently started to make my fry bread dough, and then I separate it, and then I will freeze half of it, and I try to use it within a week. And I actually got that from Navajo Urban Dischini. His wife, Sue, is actually, I think she does that. And then I had to rewind one of his lives once. And I thought, I didn't know that you can do that. You can freeze a dough, but you got to use the dough within, because it has flour in it. So that's what I've been doing. And it actually works. I just defrost it. I let it defrost on the counter, and then it rises, and it actually becomes better for us because we're in a different elevation up here in Northern California. So it takes my dough a longer time to rise and get soft. Now, if I'm making the same type of recipe as we are like in Las Vegas at our home there, it rises way quicker, and it's so soft. That dough turns out like 100% on point of Queen G's recipe. But if I do it here, it's a hit or miss. It just depends. It depends on the temperature
the
and
humidity.
It depends on so many things making bread, and sometimes it's like a hit or miss. Yep. But that day, I think it was so muggy here that dough was really nice. It was really nice. But I do freeze half of it because it's just him and I think like maybe we could have like maybe one big fry bread and a half, maybe, but we're not sure. But anyways, that's fry bread is totally Jay. Mm-hmm.
Another good one is just try. We did it with. It was a while ago, but we did some flat steak and we made Navajo fajitas. That was pretty darn good. Same kind of concept, you know, as a Navajo taco, but we used a flat steak iron or an iron flat steak instead. But
with pinto beans.
With pinto beans, you know, and that came out really.
Oh
good.
Man, I think we had my sister, my niece. My mom.
So try it.
Yeah.
Try it.
Oh man, we were trying to get rid of the rest of the cheese.
Mm-hmm.
We had one avocado, so I just, diced that up. We used the rest of the onions. We're just trying to use whatever we had in the house before we left back here to San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
And that worked out great.
Mm-hmm.
That worked out. That was a really good one with the steak. So, but they're making so many different things now. As Navajo fried tacos,
I think the Navajo burger.
Yeah, the Navajo burger. That was
burger,
never
that was
in the 70s. Not like I was in the 70s or anything. But anyway. But thank you, Love Purple, for that question. Anybody else have questions for us to answer? Tonight is the night. Marcy says it's still so hot here in the Phoenix area. We just flew into Phoenix. Was it Saturday night?
Yeah.
We were traveling from Tampa, Florida, and then we flew over probably like Morenci area, way in the south, and then we flew up through like probably over Globe, Tucson, and then once we hit Tucson, on the right of us, we can see all of the under clouds, the lightning. Oh my gosh, it was a show from above. We were looking at that and I thought, uh-oh. And then the plane just kind of kept circling around. I think it was just kind of waiting for that thunderstorm with all the lightning and everything to go past Sky Harbor in Phoenix. But that was kind of freaky because I was like, we're kind of getting close to that. But we landed about like 7 p.m. I think it was, about 7. And then once we landed, it was like all of the whole gate or the terminal where we landed in, all of the gates were just full of people. I guess their flights were either delayed, some of them were canceled, and then a lot of them were headed to where we were. Mm-hmm. They were either headed to Oakland, San Jose, Los Angeles, or San Francisco, where we were, and that place was just jam-packed. I mean, everyone was trying to get on because I guess then that storm just kind of stopped.
Passed.
Yeah, it was crazy. We didn't know if we were going to make it or not, and I thought, well, if we get stuck in Phoenix, I know a few people, right? So anyways, we're in Phoenix, but when we landed there, it was only like 78 or something like that, right? It wasn't like hot.
No, it wasn't that hot.
No, not like Phoenix. I know Phoenix. I know you guys get hot, like 118 or so. So luckily it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad, and I guess we just missed the rain and everything else. And luckily we got on our flight, but we didn't get home till like midnight that day. That was a long 18 and a half hours. We were up for 18 and a half hours straight. That was
you got to throw in the time difference. So yes.
Yeah.
I mean, flying time was different,
crazy.
But yes.
Yeah. Crystal says good evening. Well, hello, Crystal. Thank you so much for joining our live. Love Purple says, I'm eating. You're getting me hungry for food from home. I know. Sometimes when I check in on other people, especially like the Yazzie family vlogs, if you guys don't watch Yazzie family, make sure you guys go check them out. Warren always makes really good different types of meals, and every time they eat I'm like, man, I'm getting hungry. But yeah, I totally get that. And then sometimes like Brandon and Pam, they live in Gallup area. I think they changed their channel from Res Life to Gallup Grown. Go check them out. They're also Navajo Native YouTubers as well. They show food from when they're around there, like burritos and fry bread, and oh man, talk about homesick.
Yeah, Pam can cook.
Yeah, she can. And then also Art and Sue from Navajo Urban Disc Jenny, they always share what they're eating, and they have, she makes some mean looking fry bread, and they have some really good breakfast. What do you guys enjoy for breakfast? I was always brought up on, eggs and potatoes. Eggs and potatoes, and of course Spam. And as I'm brought up here in California, it was like eggs, potatoes, and either my mom would always have like corned beef hash. Yeah, corned beef hash, or like bacon was like, ooh, bacon, that was like gold for us, oh my god. As soon as you smell bacon, it was like, you better get up, or you snooze, you lose, you know what I mean? Like bacon was like a huge thing in our family. That was very rare. But Spam, potatoes, eggs, that was always good. And then of course when we'd be back home on the res, it'd be like homemade tortillas. Well, I just buy the store-bought. Sometimes that's what I do for Jay too. Here, I'll just make like little breakfast burritos or something like that. Faith Myron says, balloon fiesta starts tomorrow. Oh. Are you serious? In Albuquerque? Yeah. Is a balloon festival? Yeah. Oh man, I so wanted to go this year. I did not put that on my calendar. Oh man, bummer. Is that the one you're talking about, Faith Myron, in the one in Albuquerque? I'll never forget my cousin. She was getting married in Albuquerque. And I didn't know what was going on, but we went to sleep in our hotel there right next to where they do the festival. And all of a sudden you hear the flames. It's super loud. And I was like, what the heck is going on? And my mom, we opened up our hotel bedroom window with the curtains, and then all of a sudden we just saw a balloon, just I think they're all waving. I'm like, oh wow, is that a cow? Is that a pig? And it was like a couch. They had it was a cell. There was things like a couch, a pig, cell phone. I mean, it was in different things. It was really cool. And I don't know what time it was, maybe 4:30 in the morning. And my mom goes, get up, let's go. So we had to get all dressed up real quick, and then we went out and we drove there. It wasn't that very far. It was literally right around the corner. And I remember her and we were just walking along throughout the whole field, and it was so loud. I remember I was freezing, I was cold, but I didn't care because I was mesmerized by all of the different hot air balloons and just the teams that they got to do for each hot air balloon there. That was one of my most memorable memories in Albuquerque. So if you haven't gone to the Albuquerque Hot Air Balloon Festival, go. It's worth the experience. I think they have it somewhere else too. I want to say Denver is the other one, but I can't remember.
Oh, the catch up here. So Marcy, I got rain last weekend. Not a lot here in Mesa, but I heard of the flooding in Globe.
Oh, I saw that on the news.
Yeah.
That looked kind of crazy.
I'm surprised you didn't get that much rain in Mesa, because Phoenix got dumped on, and you're not too far from there.
And then once our plane landed at Sky Harbor, Phoenix, it we skid, huh? Mm-hmm. We kind of skid for a little bit, and then he finally got to brake, and people were like, ah, because a few of us, including myself, kind of yelled, because I needed to hold on to the seat in front of me because he was just trying to stop. And then I looked down, I thought, is that rain? I've never seen it rain in Phoenix. So I was like, oh my God. Kendall Fontaine says, hey, or should we go, hey.
Res Girl, hi, I'm a new subscriber from New Mexico.
Oh, thank you so much, Res Girl. Thank you so much for subscribing. Oh my God, thank you.
And Marcy, teen spam, bacon, sausage, and eggs. Oh, I'm getting hungry already. On Sunday, we have pancakes or waffles, some type of meat.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds good.
That sounds really good. I hate having the same thing over and over. Like right now, I'm on the kick of bagels. Not good for us, but the only reason, I do have a reason why, because I have three packs of cream cheese that I moved from our freezer that we need to eat before it totally expires and it gets old. So I meant to buy these blocks of cream cheese because I like to make the white sauce enchiladas for my mother-in-law, because she doesn't like anything that has anything to do with like tomato paste or based sauce. So she can't have like the regular red enchilada sauce and a lot of things. So I went on Pinterest. If you guys follow me on Pinterest, I have a recipe on my board and it's really good. It's a chicken in a white sauce that has the cream cheese and chicken. Oh, it is so good. But now she's not with us anymore, so I told Jay, I said...
Not that she died.
No. She's in Florida, safe and sound. She's doing great.
Yeah.
But we have to use up the cream cheese. So I found some bagels for sale at Safeway the other day. So I told Jay, so we got to start using up the cream cheese. So now I'm on this bagel kick right now. And then I'm also on a cornflake cereal during the week. But on Saturdays, like tomorrow, I'll probably make eggs and some potatoes and probably just make us... We're into breakfast burritos, huh? And what do you use on your breakfast burritos? Is it Tabasco?
I use Tabasco or Cholula sauce or something, or salsa, something along those lines. I would like to make my own salsa.
Ooh, you should do that on this channel.
Because we got, serrano peppers, jalapeno peppers, onions, and then
That's all growing fresh in our garden right now.
Then we have Denise bought me for my birthday I guess you want to call it a chopper, where it dices up all of you put the onion in there and you slam the door shut on it and it slices it all up into little cubes. It makes like a pico de gallo.
It really works really well.
Yeah, it does.
I'm really impressed with that. I'll have to share that on my channel with some new recipes. Maybe I should share the white enchilada chicken recipe too. It's like a casserole. I don't really roll it up. I don't know. I feel like it just goes all in one, your stomach. So it doesn't really matter. I just like to layer my enchiladas up. I don't like to roll them anymore. I feel like, why? Not unless like if I'm trying to impress a group of people. But nah, not at all. But anyway, and then I like to eat oatmeal too, Marcy. That's something you and I have in common as well. Faith Meyer says, yes, Albuquerque and the weather is splendid. We get visitors from around the world. Oh, man. I got to take Jay there. I have to take Jay there. I got to vlog it. I got to remember, that's one of the things I want to take Jay. But my cousins and my sister and I, we will be attending next year's Santa Fe Indian Market. So if any of you go to the Santa Fe Indian Market next year, 2026, I plan to be there. Matter of fact, I think we're trying to make our reservations as we speak right now. So that's going to be locked and solid. So we'll be there. Love Purple says, you got to be careful where you eat. The portion size has a downsize. Better to eat at home. Debbie Downer here. No, I agree. A lot of times we always eat half and then we'll take the rest home. Or, like even at Subway when you when you bring home a sandwich, Jay and I are a type of person that will eat only half and then we'll wrap the other half for the next day or something like that. And before I used to go, what's wrong with me? I used to eat like the whole sandwich before, but now I just can't. I don't know if it's when you're getting a little older that your appetite is not as big anymore, because a lot of things we just can't do. The other night we went to Olive Garden. Oh, who likes Olive Garden? I do.
Salad.
Do you like Olive Garden?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Total love Olive Garden. So we went to Olive Garden and we were hungry, but I was craving their fettuccine. I've tried fettuccine dishes from so many restaurants, and hands down, I don't know. I really like Olive Garden fettuccine. No one compares. I bet you if I go to Italy and I just have this Olive Garden version that I'm just happy with. And we were in Jacksonville, Florida, and we decided to go to Olive Garden. And I thought, oh my God, I'm so hungry. But Olive Garden portions, they're huge. And I thought, I really want the fettuccine, but I know I'm hungry, but I'm only going to eat like this. So then Jay goes, well, I'll share it with you. I said, perfect. So the waiter says, oh, you want to split it? I said, yeah. He goes, oh, yeah, no problem. We do that all the time. I didn't know that. So then he came with two little bowls, right? Mm-hmm. It was perfect. Still, Jay and I didn't finish it all because we enjoyed the salad, because we love salad. So it was like, bring on the salad. And then I told the guy, I said, we don't want the breadsticks. And I know some of you were like, oh, that's like the favorite part of Olive Garden for most people. But I don't know. There's something about the breadsticks I'm just not fond of. I don't know. Is it just me? But maybe I'm not doing it right, because I know a lot of people at other tables, they ask for breadsticks and they'll ask for like the marinara sauce, or you can ask for like the fettuccine sauce. I don't know. I'm not into that. I don't know.
Well, not that we're not into it. We don't want to ruin our main meal.
True.
Because you can fill up on the. I can eat just the salad alone, and be full. And the same thing with the breadsticks. So I mean, trying not to ruin your meal.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I'm ordering, the tour of Italy, which has got the Parmesan, chicken Parmesan, and then marinara sauce, it's got lasagna, and it's got fettuccine. Then you throw in the salad, and it's a big salad. You know, and they make the salad for like 4 people, and it's bottomless on top of that. Then you throw in the 6 or 8 breadsticks they throw in there, and it's just me and her. We can't eat all this.
No, not at all. It's just a lot. It's a lot.
It's too much. Okay, Marcy Jones, portion size shrunk and prices skyrocketed too. Oh yeah, that has to do with the tariffs.
We're not gonna. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna go there. But
yeah, but you're right. Portion size. I don't know. I think like a lot of places, even like I think a lot of us, as a homemaker, when you grocery shop, you're looking at the prices of everything, and it has skyrocketed. It was like, what the heck? Even for coffee, it's like for coffee around here is $8.99. I don't know where you guys are from. Leave us that in the chat. But for like a gallon of gas here is like almost $5 right now. When we were in New Mexico, it was like $2.77 or $2.87. We're like, what? And then in Florida, it was like $3. And then we get home here, and it was like $4.99 per gallon. And that's here in the San Francisco Bay Area. For eggs, I don't know. I got them on sale, a dozen of eggs. I think it was like $6.97 still here. And for like a quart of milk is $4.98 here. Ground beef for 1 pound at the local grocery store that I had to pay because I didn't want to go anywhere else. I just wanted to go there and come back. I paid $9.99 for 1 pound of ground beef. And I was like, what? I mean, places are crazy. And I don't know how fast foods are, but everyone's complaining about that too. Like, you can buy a Big Mac combo, and they're saying it's cheaper if you go to Chili's or cheaper if you go to Applebee's. I don't know. It's crazy.
Well, what everybody's trying to do is the same thing as, they're trying to keep their cost at what they're advertising, So to keep that, they got to make the portion smaller is what they're doing. So you're still getting a taco from Taco Bell, but they're making it a lot smaller, and they're using smaller, taco shells, etc. So they're still trying to give you.
Or like when you buy a bag of chips, it's like a big old bag, but then inside it's only like halfway filled. You know what I mean? Like, come on. And then they charge you like $8 for a bag of chips.
Yeah.
Like, really? That's crazy.
But
all I say is grow your own food. Like we do. I have a really pretty nice sized garden. We get all of our tomatoes, all of our peppers, strawberries, blackberries. I mean, I've been doing this for a while now. We just harvested my onions, and we got green beans going right now. Our cucumbers this year didn't do very well. I don't know. Our garden is just all confused.
Well, the weather here had something to do with that too, because it was, the garden got confused because it would be hot one day, then it'd be cold the next day, then it'd be hot the next day. I mean, it didn't know if it was fall or summer. And
it was like, what do I do?
Yeah.
What do I do? Do I flower? Do I not flower? Do I flower? Do I not flower? It was getting.
It just wasn't us either. It was, as we search the internet and look at other people too that are having problems, they're like, yeah, we're having a problem too with our garden. So I mean,
my cucumber, my one cucumber looked at me and goes, wah, wah. Basically, I was like, come on, man, come on. And zucchini. Zero.
Yeah.
Zero zucchini. We got a lot, a lot of blackberries though this year. I don't know. The blackberry bush, you guys, is gone wild. I need to make a video. Blackberries gone wild. It's literally gone wild. I didn't know what to do with it. A lot of them dropped on the ground, unfortunately. Yeah, and it's gonna be sad because as you guys start watching my YouTube channel again, I'm gonna start closing out my garden, and that's gonna be sad. My dad's like, you're gonna miss your garden, and I'm like, yeah, I know. And yesterday evening, I was actually out there in my garden, and like a little tear coming down because I was like, man, I just miss it. I haven't been out in my garden in a while. It's just not the same without Queen G. It's just really just so quiet. We're trying to get into the groove of things around here. I mean, I got a lot to do. I just don't know. I think we're just kind of overwhelmed. We're exhausted. I mean, caregiving, and then all of a sudden Jay and I got a little bit of a break, and we started traveling. Yay! We started going everywhere. I was like filming, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be a great vlog, and then bam, the hurricanes kind of happened, and then life happened, and then we had to put on the caregiving hat on again, and everything stopped. My filming, everything, I just couldn't do anything. And then my house wasn't mine anymore, or ours. And then now there's nobody in here except for us, so we're trying to find our own groove. But we just got back home. We just got back from doing all of these things. Life for us has been like this, and that's just the way how life goes, right? And I think we have learned so much throughout this whole experience and journey that we've been through for the past year. And I feel like I haven't had the time to just like take a moment to just breathe and share with you. I mean, there were times literally like in the middle of the night, I thought, is it too late to like go on live and just like talk to you guys? You know what I mean? And just say, what's up? Let me tell you what's going on. But then if I did that, you'd be probably wondering, well, what the heck is going on? Because I feel like I kind of left everything like a year ago. But we're learning as we do, and we're growing, and man, just so much to be grateful and blessed about. And it's just surprising that my channel is still growing without me. I don't know if I should take that as a compliment or not. But anyways, that's why I wanted to come on here today and do a live, because I wanted to reconnect with you. If there's any questions that you guys have for us, please don't be shy. Let us know in the chat. Let us know where you're coming from today. Let us know that you're here. Say hi. I would love that. I just want to know, I want to get some feedback from you all. I'm torn because I have so much footage on vlogs, but yet I know there are some of you who are new subscribers for the caregiving part. There are new subscribers for the decluttering part, and Lord knows there's a lot of decluttering coming up. Purging, I don't know. And I'm stuck. I don't know where to go. And if you're a YouTuber, a content creator, whatever they call us now, we get in those situations like, should I continue on with this channel? What do I do? What do they want? Where should I go? Do I still have the same niche? What do they want? Am I still offering that to you? I don't know. So this is just my way of, I don't know, just asking you for feedback. And of course I wanted to have Jay here because I feel like, we've been through so much on this channel. And the last time, I think there was one video, and I got a lot of good feedback about that, because a lot of people are getting to know Jay, my husband here. We are high school sweethearts. We started, he started to, what do you want? I don't want to say stalk. I don't want to say pursue, because that sounds crazy. But,
court.
When we were like 12, right? It was like when the spark happened when we were 12 years old. And that was back in 1982. And then we started to actually date in 85, 86, somewhere around there, I think it is. And then we've been high school sweethearts. And we went on a break like friends, like Rachel and Ross. We were on a break. And then we get back together, and then back together. So it's been a while, but we've been married now for
25 years.
25 years, going strong. And thank God he's supportive of this YouTube channel. Thank goodness for that. But anyway, that's a little bit of our backstory if you're new around here. Someone says, Jay, it's bread, bad, just kidding. Try not to eat too much bread, right? I know. Marcy says, coffee we used to buy for is $7.99 is now over $13. Oh my gosh. What kind of coffee, woman, are you drinking? Is that Starbucks? Probably Starbucks.
Or Pete's.
Oh, Christy from Christmas. We miss you guys. Oh, we miss you and Byron. What's up, girl? If you guys don't know, Christy is Christmas in the chat, you guys. Go check out her channel. She's also on TikTok, which I am too, but I'm still trying to figure out TikTok. I have some videos I was working on just for TikTok, but I'm kind of nervous to put it out because I'm not too sure exactly how, TikTok really runs. So, anyways, it's under Dee Lovely Life. But go check out Christmas. Res Girl, you gave me a reason to go to Santa Fe Indian Market next year. I live about 3 hours away from there. Oh, really? That'd be awesome because I cannot wait. I've always been wanting to go. My cousin and my aunt, they go all the time, every year. I think they rent like an Airbnb every year, and I always want to go. I always so intrigued by all of the artists that are there and just all the booths, and I'm like, yeah, I want to go. Celtic Lacey, hey Colette, hi D and J. Sorry I'm late joining. Oh, you are not late. Thank you so much for joining. Colette is another YouTuber. Go check out her channel, Celtic Lacey. She's homemaking. She just does everything, and she's doing cozy vibes right now. She's also an author, so go check her channel out. Marcy goes, at Christmas, we miss you too. Some of us only have YouTube, no TikTok, IG, etc. Marcy, I get that. It's so many social media platforms out there. I'm trying to just stick with Instagram and YouTube. I'm trying really hard to go to TikTok. I'm just kind of taking my time. I do have a TikTok channel. I have some videos, but not a whole lot. Marcy goes, it's not Starbucks, it's Folgers. Folgers for $13? Oh my God, what are they putting in Folgers?
Oh, it was a big.
Remember, fill your cup, or fill.
He's never had a second cup of mine.
No, and the other one, fill the rim with brim. Is brim even out there anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Is brim out there, anybody? Anyone remember that commercial? Louise, good evening. Hi, Louise. Oh my gosh, Christmas. Did you write him an 18-page letter, front and back, declaring your love?
No, actually, it was a little message that I passed to a friend that said, if you like me, check this box, yes or no. You remember that?
Remember those, what do you call it, those things where you used to make it where they fold and go, does he like me when, or remember that? And then it says, and you open it up and it'll say the answers or whatever it is. Remember that? Oh my gosh, talk about going back in time. Yeah, no, Jay used to always like ride his bike over to my house all the time, and then we would always stay after school at one of our teachers' classroom. He was like arts and crafts, but he would always have his classroom open, and then that's where Jay would always be because he would be doing whatever type of projects in the classroom, and I was the TA for that teacher, and I didn't know who this guy was, in the corner making everybody laugh, and I'm like, who is this boy that everyone is like totally crowded around? And Jay started like, I guess he was making a business for himself. He was selling, remember Hubba Bubba bubblegum? Does anyone remember Hubba Bubba? Well, Jay and his best friend was hustling in the corner of the classroom, and I was like, who is this kid? And then I would sometimes go to that classroom after school just to hang out because my friend was taking an after school program, or I don't know what she was doing, and I just had time to kill. And then that's where I met up with this guy.
It was called detention.
And no, and him and his friend were just so funny, and they would just be making everybody laugh, including the teacher. Like, he would have us laughing so hard that just got my heart. And I was like, okay, who is this guy? But yeah, Jay was hustling way back then when he was like 12 or 13 years old, selling Hubba Bubba as as some type of small personal business. That was so funny. Colette, Celtic Lacey goes, aw, thanks, Dee. I started following you years ago because I used to look after my grandmother. So I loved watching your videos with you and Queen G because it reminded me of Grandma and I. I continue to watch because I love your bubbly personality. I enjoy watching you so much. Aw, thank you so much, Colette. You were so sweet. Mm-hmm. I know, Colette and I go way, 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 way back. When it was like the 30 bags in 30 days, and then with like Michelle, and we've done so many collaborations together. And then the last one was the Tiny Tidy Tuesday. That was always fun. And then Sunday Dawn, from Sunday Dawn's channel. She's no longer, I think, on YouTube anymore, but she did keep the playlist of those Tiny Tidies. I also have the Tiny Tidy Tuesdays on my channel on the playlist. If you guys need any kind of cleaning motivation or whatever on that, that's also on there. But that was a really fun group of ladies who every Tuesday we got together and we would just pick a spot of a Tiny Tidy and then we would share that with you all. I'm hoping to do something like that. I was going back, way back, like a 15-minute tidy, but I can't remember what everybody called it. Like the dirty 30, where you would do 30 minutes, but it wasn't like we wouldn't hold a whole 30 minutes. We would like fast pace the whole thing. But I was thinking about doing something like that again, because I feel like who doesn't want motivation, right? Of tidying, cleaning, decluttering, cooking. I'm trying to do meal planning again. It's kind of hard, like I said. It's just, you know, Jay and I right now. And right now I'm trying to go through what we have in our freezers. So we've been just kind of reheating freezer meals that I've done, which has worked wonders. It's great. Especially right now, I think with the increase of grocery prices and all that, I think, you know, it's a time to budget. It's a time to stock up on your pantry, your freezer. Make great freezer meals wherever you can. You know, also grow your own food. I think that's number one. I think that really saved us a lot. Like we have lots of peppers, tomatoes, strawberries, and all that. So that's really helped us out as well. Mm-hmm. Marcy says, well, the song Check Yes or No by George Strait should be your song. Right? That should be. That is so funny. Do you like me? Yes. No. What is that one other one that had that? 16 Candles. They were writing like a question, you know, and they said, do you like yes or no, whatever. That reminds me of that. Love Purple. I discovered you through other native YouTubers. Really? Oh, that's so cool. Who? Do tell. No, I'm just kidding. No, yes. I don't know if you guys were around during the whole native YouTube gala that Mr. Ryan had orchestrated for us back in the day. I'm gonna say back in the day. I think it was like 2022 or 2023. If you have not seen that, go check that out. There's a lot of us who vlogged it, or I think Kitty, she has it on her channel. What Would Kitty Do on YouTube? She had that live. I made a vlog on the Native YouTube Gala, so if you want to check that out, there's a lot of Native YouTubers out there. If you're interested on learning more, I definitely recommend to go check that video out in my playlist or one of my videos out there, because I did post their YouTube names and where you can find them and all that other good stuff. So go check them out. Yes, definitely. I'm in a different type of, I don't know. I'm kind of mixed, I guess. I'm part of, luckily, unfortunately, I am now part of the Native YouTube circle, as well as the homemaking and caregiving. So I'm kind of like a variety channel. I still am the variety channel. I like to continue and remain to be a variety channel, just because, you know, I'm sharing with you what I'm going through. And I think there's different seasons of life depending on where you are in your life. If you're younger, maybe there's certain things I can share, or maybe you can learn from me. I don't know. If you're new into caregiving, or you're going through what I'm going through, and it's the end of caregiving, and it's kind of like, what do I do now? You know? Or if you're a YouTuber and you're trying to figure this YouTube thing out, I got you. I totally know what you're going through. I've been on YouTube since like 2012. And couponing. It all started with couponing, and who knew, you know, where I would be for right now. So I mean, and starting back into couponing. That's kind of something that I'm gonna have to get back into. So if that's something you want to know, I don't know, is there something that I feel like I'm still not caught up with the vlogs? And I want to catch up, but I'm in the situation right now where I started the San Diego series and it's 1 video out of 3, and I've only done 1 video. Then in between this, I got the opportunity to go to the Navajo Fair and Parade right smack in the middle. And so now I have that there, and I don't know if I should like first finish the 3 videos in San Diego, and then once that's done, then do the Navajo Fair and Parade, or should I do the Navajo Fair Parade first and then get back to the other 2 for San Diego? Anybody? I would sure love your input on that. Or do you want me to just go straight into a day in a life tomorrow? Just let me know. I mean, this is what I'm kind of doing. My channel is for you, and if you're here watching, I sure would appreciate your input on that. I feel like I'm stuck. I don't know, like, should I get back into the vlogs real quick, or should I just get back into things? Because right now I got my house back. I got my, I don't know, I got my privacy where I can film. I can do whatever I want to do. So if there's something that somebody wants to suggest or recommend, please let me know in the comments. If you're not here on the live, if you're on the live, I appreciate your feedback now. And let's talk, let's chat about it. I'm going to be on here for like, I don't know, let's see, it's been 56 minutes, so I'm going to give us about another 3.5 more minutes.
Res girl, hello, start saving now. Everything in Santa Fe is very expensive. It can't be any more expensive than here in California.
Oh yeah, it can.
It can? Really? There's a place more expensive than California?
Well, I think what she's talking about, or what they're referring to, is all of the native jewelry and all of their.
No, I'm just talking about
their art is very expensive.
I'm talking about like gas prices, utility prices. I'm talking about home prices. I'm talking about taxes.
He's such a boy.
Well, one of the reasons we pay so high in gasoline is because there's a 70% gas tax on top of that. You know, so that's why we pay a lot more. But okay, if it's Santa Fe is very expensive, that makes me feel better.
Oh, great. Okay. Love Purple says, yeah, where is Ryan?
Yeah, where is Ryan?
Right? Mr. Ryan, what are you? No, I've actually caught him on the end of his vlogs. Why is it when I see him on YouTube, it's like, okay, I'm gonna go. Thanks a lot for joining me. And then it's, and I don't even get a chance to say hi to him. It's funny. I always get the very tail end of his lives. But from what I can see is that he's doing very well. He's, I think he's, yeah, he finished trade school and he's going for his electrician career. So, yeah, I'm super proud of him. That's awesome. I was telling him that he's kind of reminds me of my father, because that's what my father did. He was an electrician and then became an electrical contractor, and then eventually owned his own business, very successful, worked with very high profile companies here. And when I got in the Caterpillar business, a lot of people knew who my father was. And then I was like starstruck at that point, because I was like, I had no clue. My dad had all of this
clientele.
Yeah, I had no clue about that. So that was kind of cool. So, I mean, that profession by far can go so far for him. So I'm really excited about that. I know that he was talking about doing another Native YouTube gala this winter, but I think under the circumstances with his school and everything else that's going on, there's just no way he can fit that in. I was even trying to talk to Jay, saying that, well, I got time. Maybe I can plan something for maybe late next year. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But Christy says, I'm excited for the fair vlog with your snag, Jay.
Thank you.
I know. Okay, so one for the fair. So that's what I was thinking. Because, like, right now, I know that, like, Sierra Johnson, she was there. And she already posted her fair vlog. And then a little Resi native YouTuber, they were there. I didn't run into them, but they posted their vlog as well. So I'm like, maybe I should just start with the Navajo Fair and Parade. So I might do that then. Colette from Celtic Lacey says, I'm good with you jumping between timelines. Thank you. Another YouTuber I watch will put the date up just to give a timeline so it helps to know if the video is from a current time or from months back. I was thinking about that too, and I was like wondering, how do I flip-flop? Because I know that there are some of my viewers who are like, hey, wait a minute. They're like, is this from last year or is this from this year? Like, you know what I mean? I can't pass, I can't, do that to certain people because they're like right on it. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll kind of like stamp date it, maybe. Timestamp it. Maybe that's what I'll do. But I think right now, because so many other people are posting about the Navajo Fair and Parade, like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, maybe I should put that one up right now because I don't think anyone's really going to look for that in another month or so because I think they'll be like, oh, there's no other, there's no other videos. Marcy says, I would like it if you start current vlogs and do older videos as bonuses. Begin again with a fair vlog. I get frustrated with Gallup grown vlogs because they're so far behind. I get confused. Okay, that's really good input, Marcy. So start current vlogs and then do older videos as bonuses. I was kind of thinking about this, and let me run this through you. As a content creator, I've been reading a lot of books about how to tell a story, and I've been going to the library and doing research, haven't I? Mm-hmm. And if you have seen some of the recent past vlogs, you'll notice a different way I'm telling my vlogs, and it's really paying off by reading those books. But I think one of the ways that they were trying to express or how that you can tell a story is like if you do something current, but then you stop and then you go back, kind of like how I did my vlog. If you have not seen that one, is my tribute to my mom, Queen G. It started out with me being current as I'm raking, and then as I'm raking, I'm remembering, and then I take you back to like her celebration of life, the funeral and blah blah. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed it that way. And I'm thinking, how could I do that with older vlogs? But yet, I'm like you too. I want to know what's up with Dee. What's that girl up to, right? What is she cooking? What is she cleaning? What is she decluttering? What is Jay barbecuing? Right? I mean, I get that. I totally get that. You want to know what I'm doing now. And let me tell you, there's a lot that has happened, and I'm trying to think in my mind, how do I express that out here? Is it something that's what you want to know as caregiving, or is it just something you guys want to know as a day in the life? So maybe I'll try to do the day in life as a current, but first, I think what I'm going to do is do the Navajo Fair Parade vlog. Let's get that one there, okay? Then after the Navajo Fair and Parade vlog, I'll go ahead and jump, boom, right into...
your show?
No, I think I'm going to wait on that one. I think what I'm going to do is do something on this channel, either decluttering, it could be meal planning, my planner, it could be the garden, or maybe we can do a whole day in the life kind of thing with Dee. Today, day in the life, and then what I'll do is I'll start in the garden, give a real quick tour of the garden, to get into my planner, and that way you guys get to know like what I'm doing and where I am right now. And then 3, I'll share my meal plan for that week. And then 4, I'll close it out with either I can do a meal or I can throw in, like what you said, Marcy, like something from the past. I don't know. If that sounds good, give me a thumbs up. If not, give me another suggestion in the comments down below.
I don't know. We got some good weather coming the next few days. Maybe I got a rack of spare ribs in there that maybe I can do.
Oh, yeah. Cooking with Jay. Totally. All right. CT says, make the fair vlog and do the other 2 as you get done. Can't wait to see the vlogs. Yes. I think that's a great idea. Again, if you think about it or whatever, I would love your input on this. Leave a comment in the comments below. Again, also, I never really say this, and I always forget, and I try to put a post-it to remind me, is that I do have a P.O. box, and I did work on a new logo sticker. Just for right now, I mean, it's not like the sticker that I'm gonna like have, like, it's just limited, but I wanted something right now. I wanted something a little different. So if you're interested in getting a new sticker, then please send me your address or whatever, and I'd be more than happy to give you a free sticker back to you. So my P.O. box is always in the description box, or you can always find it in, I think it's still around on the channel About Me, or on the More or whatever. It has that P.O. box. But anyways, I think that's good. It's been like over an hour. So sorry this kind of dragged on. If you just joined us, please, rewatch, replay. Give us a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for subscribing. If you've been with me for this long, I am so very grateful, so honored that you still click play. And I mean that in the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for being patient with us. Thank you so much for joining us and asking us questions. We absolutely love you guys, and we just miss you. We miss you, and we just kind of want to get back into YouTube. We want to, I don't know, we just kind of want to get back to us. Right?
Have a great weekend.
Oh, you too, Colette. You have a great weekend. Marcy, you guys have a great weekend. Make it a good one. Remember to take care of yourself. We're taking care of ourselves. Until the next one. Bye.
Bye.